A new phase in your life is beginning to take shape, and it may arrive through someone younger who unexpectedly plays an important role in your next step forward. Their presence is not random, even if it appears casual or ordinary on the surface. Life has a way of aligning people quietly before major changes unfold, and this situation is part of that deeper alignment. What has felt stuck or out of reach for a long time is now starting to loosen, as if invisible barriers are finally giving way. Delays are turning into movement, and closed paths are slowly revealing openings you did not see before. The shift ahead is not only about changing location or circumstances, but about stepping into a version of life that feels more aligned with where you are meant to be. This younger individual may enter your world through a simple interaction, a message, a meeting, or an unplanned moment that seems small at first, but carries meaningful impact. You may not immediately recognize their significance, yet their role will become clearer as events unfold. Over time, you may look back and realize this was the point where everything started to realign. If you have been feeling a quiet inner restlessness or a sense that something in your life is ready to change, that feeling is not without purpose. It reflects an inner readiness for transition and growth. What is ahead is forming step by step, and while it may not reveal itself all at once, the direction is already shifting towards something new, steady, and more fulfilling than what came before. People have been shifted, places have been rearranged, and the reason this message found you now is because time has matured your promise. Don't skip, my child, because what's coming next is not random, it's divine choreography. The very place you're about to be relocated to will feel like it was waiting for you before you were even born. Stay till the end. You'll notice how everything around you suddenly feels temporary. Your surroundings, your thoughts, even the conversations you have. That's because your current season is ending. God is releasing a new chapter that carries your next level of purpose. And here's the divine twist. Someone younger will walk into your story like a spark of change. They'll carry a message, an idea, or an opportunity that feels too sudden to be real, but that's how divine timing works. The unexpected becomes the confirmation. Don't question it, just recognize it. Don't skip, because I need you to understand this. You're not being relocated as punishment, you're being positioned for power. Heaven doesn't move you without preparing a throne for your name. The land you're being led to carries favor that your past couldn't hold. Every prayer you whispered when no one was watching, God heard it. Every tear you cried thinking no one noticed, heaven collected it. And now, every one of those tears is transforming into a bridge that will lead you to your next divine home. Stay till the end, because before this message ends, you'll feel something shift inside you. That warmth, that stirring in your chest, it's not emotion, it's confirmation. The moment you started watching this, the relocation process was already initiated. Archangel Michael was dispatched with the blueprint of your transition. You may not see it yet, but your spirit has already left the old place. You've outgrown it. What used to fit now feels heavy because your destiny has become too large for your current environment. Don't skip, my child, because this isn't coincidence. There's someone younger, vibrant, filled with light, who is about to appear with news or an invitation or an opportunity that will carry your destiny to the next place. When it happens, you'll know. You'll feel a deep peace, almost supernatural. It'll be the sign that this message was your divine notice. Your relocation has been approved in heaven's court. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me. Don't let your mind wander, because what I'm about to reveal is the turning point your heart has been waiting for. The moment you started watching this, something in the spirit realm shifted. It wasn't random. It was destiny aligning itself again, after years of delay. There's a sacred movement happening around your name, and someone younger than you is being divinely guided to cross paths with you, not by accident, but by purpose. They are the carrier of a relocation that will rewrite your story. Wait and stay with me, because the next few moments will make your heart race. You've been praying for a sign, something clear, something undeniable. This is it. Heaven is whispering through this message that your relocation will not be ordinary. It's not just a change of place, it's a divine reset. You will walk into a new season where peace replaces the noise, where recognition replaces rejection, and where divine provision replaces uncertainty. Someone younger than you, whose energy feels new, hopeful, and unexpected, will be the bridge that leads you there. Stay with me till end, because what's unfolding next is beyond human logic. You might not have met this person yet, or maybe they're already in your circle, quietly observing you. But heaven is using them like a hidden messenger. Their timing, their words, their presence, all of it will feel orchestrated. They will mention a place, an idea, a plan, or a move that will sound almost too specific to ignore. That's when you'll know this is your divine relocation being activated. Hold on and stay with me, because your next chapter is not about struggle, it's about alignment. God is relocating you to the very ground where your purpose will finally flourish, a place where you won't have to explain who you are, because your light will be recognized instantly, a place where the resources will find you naturally. The move is not random, it's precise. Every delay was heaven waiting for the right person to step into position, so that your transition could unfold perfectly. Wait and stay with me, because you'll soon notice the signs, the conversations that feel different, the sudden invitations. There are moments when life begins to feel strangely guided, as if small signs are quietly aligning in the background. Unexpected messages arrive, and certain events seem too precise to be random. Over time, these experiences start to feel less like chance and more like a shift in direction that is unfolding naturally. Even your inner state begins to change. Emotions that once felt heavy start to loosen, replaced by a sense of clarity you may not fully explain at first. It's as if you have stepped out of a phase that no longer fits who you are becoming. In this process, change doesn't always appear as a physical move alone. It can also show up in how you think, who you connect with, and what you feel drawn toward. Old patterns fade, and new environments, ideas, and connections begin to feel more aligned with your present self. You may notice certain people entering your life who feel meaningful in a way that's hard to define, as though their presence adds something important to your journey. At the same time, your instincts grow stronger, guiding you toward decisions and directions that feel unexpectedly right. What once seemed uncertain begins to organize itself into a clearer path forward, as if unseen forces are clearing obstacles one by one. Delays lose their weight, and resistance feels like it's slowly dissolving. Rather than being pushed by circumstances, it starts to feel like you are being gently redirected towards something better suited for your growth. In the end, what feels like an ending is actually the beginning of a new chapter, one that carries the sense of arrival rather than loss. You're stepping into a chapter where your name will be spoken with honor, where your effort will finally be seen, and where your peace will no longer be borrowed. It will be permanent. This isn't the end. This is the unveiling of what was promised. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is the moment where everything begins to make sense. You've been wondering why certain people suddenly drifted away, why doors that once seemed wide open suddenly closed. It wasn't rejection, it was divine redirection. The path you are on now was never meant to be crowded, it was meant to be sacred. And the one who is younger than you, whose presence feels different, whose energy carries innocence and light, is being guided to help shift your entire destiny. Wait and stay with me, because the next few seconds hold revelation. This person might not have much experience, but what they carry inside them is divine timing itself. Through their words, you will hear echoes of heaven. Through their actions, you will see the proof that God hasn't forgotten you. They are being placed near you, not to take something from you, but to deliver what is yours. This relocation will not just change your address, it will change your identity. You'll wake up one day and realize the life you once prayed for has quietly moved in and taken residence beside you. Stay with me till end, because this message is not about coincidence, it's about confirmation. There's a reason your soul felt restless lately, like something was calling you but you couldn't explain what. That pull, that inner nudge, was Archangel Michael aligning the coordinates of your destiny. You're not being moved for comfort, you're being moved for calling. You are being positioned in a place where your voice, your presence, and your purpose will be seen like never before. Hold on and stay with me, because I can feel the breakthrough already circling your name. The wind of transition is near, and it carries the scent of new beginnings. Someone younger, full of faith, unafraid to dream, unafraid to start again, will appear as the answer to what you've been praying for in silence. Their perspective will open your eyes to what you couldn't see before. You'll realize that sometimes heaven sends answers wrapped in the unexpected. Wait and stay with me, because the moment you least expect it, you'll receive the sign, a message, a sudden opportunity, or an encounter that feels almost supernatural. It will feel like the universe paused just to align that moment for you, and you'll know, this is it. The shift you've been waiting for, the person you were meant to meet, the relocation you were destined to experience. And as it unfolds, peace will fill every corner of your being. The anxiety you carried will fade, and clarity will rise like the morning light. Stay with me till end, because what's about to happen next will feel unreal. You'll start to see repetitive numbers. You'll overhear conversations that echo your thoughts, and you'll encounter places that feel strangely familiar even though you've never been there. That's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Heaven is syncing the rhythm of your life with its divine calendar, and Archangel Michael is watching over each step, ensuring you don't miss the right moment. Hold on and stay with me, because your story is about to turn. The people who once doubted your rise will soon hear your name in places they never expected. Your relocation isn't just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, and financial. You are being moved from uncertainty into abundance, from delay into divine flow, from being overlooked into being chosen. You'll soon find yourself in an atmosphere where favor follows you effortlessly. Wait and stay with me, because before this message ends, I want you to know this: you were never behind. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment was preparation for what's now arriving. The younger one being sent to you is not a coincidence. They are heaven's coded message in human form. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what's about to be revealed is the moment your heart will recognize divine timing in motion. You've waited long enough for something to shift, and now the universe is turning its gaze toward you. This relocation that's coming, this change that's unfolding, is not random. It's been written in the scrolls of heaven long before you even knew how to pray for it. Someone younger than you has been chosen to unlock a chapter that carries the fragrance of destiny. They are moving toward you, even now, bringing access to doors you once believed were permanently closed. Something in your environment is shifting. Restlessness, unusual coincidences, and quiet signs of new beginnings all point to momentum building around your life. It feels as though unseen forces are clearing the way, removing influences and connections that no longer support your growth. When certain situations end abruptly or fade without explanation, it is not loss, but redirection, making space for what aligns with your next chapter. The transition you are entering will not only change your surroundings, but also your inner state. The way you think, breathe, and perceive life will begin to shift as you move into a more aligned phase of existence. In this unfolding path, a younger presence is expected to enter your life, carrying an energy that feels both familiar and refreshing, as if recognition exists beyond time. Their presence brings ease, their voice brings clarity, and their influence encourages emotional balance rather than distraction. This connection is not meant to pull you off course, but to help you realign with your deeper purpose and open pathways that have long been blocked. Through this interaction, new directions begin to form naturally, guiding you towards spaces where your potential can grow without resistance. Even now, opportunities are forming quietly in places you have not yet reached, and conversations that will shape your future are already in motion. This shift is not an escape from your current life, but a gradual establishment of something more grounded, expansive, and intentional. You are being guided toward a chapter that unfolds with clarity, timing, and a deeper sense of personal alignment. God is not moving you away from something, He's moving you towards something greater. Your peace is waiting there. Your abundance is waiting there. Your recognition is waiting there. The moment you step into that divine space, everything that once felt delayed will suddenly accelerate. Wait and stay with me, because as the divine plan unfolds, you'll begin to see patterns that make sense only in hindsight. The rejection you faced was protection. The silence you endured was training. The people who walked away made room for those who were meant to stay. And now, the younger one, chosen and guided, will step in like a spark sent to ignite what was once dim. Through them, you'll see confirmation that heaven remembers every detail of your waiting. You'll realize that none of your prayers went unheard. They were simply maturing in divine time. Stay with me till end, because before this message ends, you must know this. Your relocation will not be a small shift. It will be a divine unveiling. You'll feel an unexplainable peace settle over you as you step into the new. Your path will align with favor. Your steps will attract grace, and you'll understand why heaven waited for this exact moment to move you. Someone younger than you was being prepared all this time, molded, guided, refined, just to be part of your breakthrough. Hold on and stay with me, because your journey isn't ending, it's only beginning. The chapter ahead will carry restoration, recognition, and reward. You're being moved into divine rhythm now, where miracles no longer chase you, they flow through you. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is the moment your spirit has been waiting to hear. What's about to happen in your life isn't ordinary. It's divine orchestration, unfolding in real time. Every delay, every silence, every unanswered question was preparing you for this relocation that's coming your way. Someone younger than you, chosen by heaven, is about to play a role that will change the direction of your journey forever. You may not recognize it at first, but soon, everything will start aligning so perfectly that you'll know this message was meant only for you. Wait and stay with me, because I need you to understand what heaven is doing behind the scenes. Right now, things may feel uncertain, almost like your plans are hanging in midair, but that's because heaven is rearranging them into divine order. There's a sacred pattern forming, and you are right at the center of it. Archangel Michael has been sent to guard your transition, to remove what doesn't belong, and to ensure that no one interferes with what is destined for you. This is why lately you've been feeling both excitement and pressure. That's what divine movement feels like before it becomes visible. Stay with me till end, because this next part will awaken something deep within you. When this younger person appears, it might feel like a small moment, a casual meeting, A short conversation, a random encounter, but it will carry the weight of destiny. Through them, heaven will open a channel that redirects your path toward peace, opportunity, and divine recognition. The energy around you will shift, your intuition will heighten, you'll feel as if your heart suddenly understands things your mind cannot explain. That's not coincidence, that's spiritual alignment taking shape. Hold on and stay with me, because the signs of your relocation are already appearing. You'll start feeling drawn toward new places, fresh ideas, or unfamiliar opportunities. People around you might even notice a glow, a change in your energy. That's the light of transition, the radiance that appears when a soul is about to step into its divine appointment. This move isn't about escape, it's about elevation. You are being moved to a space where your name will carry new favor, and your presence will open doors that were once closed. Wait and stay with me, because heaven never moves without purpose. This relocation will place you in the presence of people who see your value without needing proof. You'll be surrounded by energies that celebrate you, not compete with you. This new environment will not drain you, it will feed your soul. The air will feel different, conversations will feel inspired, and every single day will carry a quiet confirmation that you're finally where you belong. Stay with me till end, because your story is about to become the testimony that others will talk about. You've carried patience like a crown, and heaven is ready to honor it. The younger soul being sent toward you is carrying divine timing. They are not here to test you, they're here to transport you into fulfillment. What's unfolding in your life is beginning to feel less like coincidence and more like a carefully arranged series of events that you couldn't have planned on your own. Opportunities tied to relocation will start appearing in a way that feels surprisingly natural, as if the right paths are simply revealing themselves at the right time. There is a sense of unseen guidance working quietly in the background, clearing confusion, easing pressure, and removing the distractions that once kept you stuck in uncertainty. You may soon notice situations shifting in your favor. Doors that once felt firmly closed may now begin to open without resistance, and unexpected messages, offers, or introductions could arrive that resonate deeply with what you have been hoping for, but never fully voiced. Everything begins to align in a way that feels intentional, as if life itself is responding to your long patience. The delays, the quiet periods, and even the struggles that once felt meaningless are now forming a clearer picture of preparation rather than rejection. Nothing about this phase was wasted. It was shaping your readiness for what comes next. A younger presence may even become an unexpected catalyst in this transition, bringing forward an opportunity that redirects your path in a meaningful way. At first, it may not seem significant, but over time, its impact will become undeniable. As all of this begins to unfold, there is a growing realization that your life has not been delayed or forgotten. Instead, it has been carefully timed, with each moment building toward this shift. What is arriving now carries a sense of alignment that feels both timely and transformative, marking the beginning of a new chapter that has been forming quietly all along. Right now, things may feel uncertain, almost like your plans are hanging in midair, but that's because heaven is rearranging them into divine order. There's a sacred pattern forming, and you are right at the center of it. Archangel Michael has been sent to guard your transition, to remove what doesn't belong, and to ensure that no one interferes with what is destined for you. This is why lately you've been feeling both excitement and pressure. That's what divine movement feels like before it becomes visible. Stay with me till end, because this next part will awaken something deep within you. When this younger person appears, it might feel like a small moment, a casual meeting, a short conversation, a random encounter, but it will carry the weight of destiny. Through them, heaven will open a channel that redirects your path toward peace, opportunity, and divine recognition. The energy around you will shift. Your intuition will heighten. You'll feel as if your heart suddenly understands things your mind cannot explain. That's not coincidence. That's spiritual alignment taking shape. Hold on and stay with me, because the signs of your relocation are already appearing. You'll start feeling drawn toward new places, fresh ideas, or unfamiliar opportunities. People around you might even notice a glow, a change in your energy. That's the light of transition, the radiance that appears when a soul is about to step into its divine appointment. This move isn't about escape, it's about elevation. You are being moved to a space where your name will carry new favor, and your presence will open doors that were once closed. Wait and stay with me, because heaven never moves without purpose. This relocation will place you in the presence of people who see your value without needing proof. You'll be surrounded by energies that celebrate you, not compete with you. This new environment will not drain you, it will feed your soul. The air will feel different, conversations will feel inspired, and every single day will carry a quiet confirmation that you're finally where you belong. Stay with me till end, because your story is about to become the testimony that others will talk about. You've carried patience like a crown, and heaven is ready to honor it. The younger soul being sent toward you is carrying divine timing. They are not here to test you, they're here to transport you into fulfillment. Through their kindness, their vision, or their unexpected opportunity, your relocation will begin to unfold so naturally that it will feel supernatural. Hold on and stay with me, because Archangel Michael is walking ahead of you now. He's silencing confusion, removing distractions, and guiding your every step. You may notice doors opening that once resisted you. You may receive messages, offers, or invitations that align perfectly with your hidden desires. That's the universe confirming that the wait is over. You're stepping into your relocation season, not by accident, but by divine design. Wait and stay with me, because before this message ends, I want you to let this truth settle in your spirit. Your life is not behind schedule. You are right on time. The waiting, the silence, the struggle, all of it was synchronization. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. And now, through someone younger, your breakthrough is being delivered, my beloved child. Hold on and stay with me, because what's unfolding right now is not just a change, it's a divine transfer. You are about to witness what it truly means when heaven decides it's your time. The universe is shifting its attention toward you, and everything that once felt stuck is now beginning to move in your favor. The winds of relocation have started blowing, and this time, nothing can stop them. Someone younger than you is being guided toward your path right now, not by chance, but by divine instruction. Their arrival will be the spark that ignites your next chapter. Wait and stay with me, because the truth is, this person was chosen long before you knew you needed them. Their presence will feel unfamiliar yet comforting, like a piece of your destiny returning home. You'll feel an instant peace around them, a recognition that can't be explained in words. That's how you'll know it's not coincidence, it's orchestration. This younger person carries the key to a new environment, a new opportunity, a new beginning that will unfold smoother than you can imagine. Stay with me till end, because I need you to see what's about to happen next. Your surroundings may start feeling smaller, your dreams may start feeling bigger, and your old life may no longer fit. Don't panic. That's the sign. You're being elevated. The doors that once ignored your knock will now open automatically, because heaven has placed your name in the hearts of the right people. You will not chase this relocation. It will come looking for you. You will simply be in the right place, at the right time, with the right person, and it will all feel divinely planned. Hold on and stay with me, because your destiny is finally taking center stage. Everything you lost will find its way back to you in upgraded form. The connections that once left you feeling depleted are gradually being replaced with relationships that feel lighter, more supportive, and quietly restorative. The environments that once drained your energy are shifting into settings that bring balance, encouragement, and unexpected peace. Even the new presence entering your life feels like a reminder that renewal often arrives in subtle forms, guiding you toward a more grounded chapter where growth feels natural rather than forced. As this phase unfolds, there is a sense of clarity forming beneath the surface of everyday life. You may notice a calm confidence building within you, as if unseen pieces are aligning in ways you cannot yet fully explain. Ordinary conversations may begin to carry surprising significance, opening doors that were previously invisible. You might hear timely words from others that feel perfectly placed, reminding you that meaningful change often begins quietly. Looking back, you will likely recognize that moments of delay were not setbacks but protections, steering you away from situations that were not aligned with your path. Each closed door created space for something more fitting to eventually appear. Now, the energy around you feels different, more supportive of movement and progress. The presence of someone younger or newly connected may bring a refreshing sense of enthusiasm, encouraging you to take steps you once hesitated to take. Their perspective can reignite your own motivation and help you move forward with renewed clarity. As this chapter continues to unfold, life begins to feel less like uncertainty and more like alignment, where timing, people, and opportunities gradually converge in ways that support your next stage of growth. Everything is quietly moving toward your favor right now, completely aligned. Archangel Michael is already clearing paths, ensuring that your next move brings peace, not pressure. You are not being pushed, you are being placed. That's the difference between human timing and divine order. Wait and stay with me, because before this message ends, I want you to anchor this in your heart. What's meant for you will not pass you by. No one can replace what's written with your name on it. You are stepping into alignment, where every encounter carries meaning, every door leads somewhere divine, and every moment whispers purpose. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this part carries the heartbeat of your transformation. What's unfolding for you right now is beyond logic, it's spiritual precision. You're standing at the edge of something beautiful, something that's been waiting for the right time to reveal itself. The relocation that's approaching isn't just a shift of place, it's the movement of purpose. Heaven has signed your name onto a divine itinerary, and every step you take from now on is being divinely directed. Wait and stay with me, because this moment is sacred. The person younger than you, the one heaven is sending, carries the essence of fresh beginnings. They are not coming to replace anything in your life, they're coming to refresh it. Their presence will be a mirror that reflects your strength, your wisdom, and the love you once gave so freely but received so little in return. Through them, you will rediscover the parts of yourself that the past tried to bury. You'll remember what it feels like to hope without fear, to dream without limits, and to move without hesitation. Stay with me till end, because I want you to catch this revelation in your heart. This younger soul is not ordinary. They were assigned to appear at the exact time your spirit grew weary, to bring light where exhaustion once lived. Their energy will awaken you in ways you didn't realize you needed. You'll notice divine patterns, random messages, sudden meetings, small gestures that feel enormous to your heart. And in those moments, you'll realize that heaven doesn't need grand signs, just obedience and timing. Hold on and stay with me, because this is the season where clarity will find you. You'll start recognizing what was once hidden. You'll see how the wrong connections were distractions, how the delays were training, and how the silence was necessary to prepare you for this acceleration. Archangel Michael has already gone before you, clearing spiritual traffic, silencing resistance, and commanding peace over your next step. You are not walking alone. You're walking surrounded by light, guarded by purpose, and powered by grace. Wait and stay with me, because every relocation from heaven carries reward. The place you're moving into, whether it's a new environment, a new connection, or a new chapter, will carry opportunities that align with your destiny. You'll feel supported in ways you've never experienced before. Doors that once closed will now swing open effortlessly, and people who once ignored your worth will now speak your name with reverence. This is not coincidence, it's divine correction. Stay with me till end, because this next revelation will shake your spirit awake. Your relocation isn't about leaving behind what's familiar, it's about stepping into what was promised. The shift will happen quickly. Conversations will lead to confirmation. Unexpected calls will bring invitations. And through it all, you'll feel heaven's hand steadying your every move. Don't resist the new. Don't fear the unfamiliar. You're being guided by divine rhythm, not human logic. Hold on and stay with me, because even in this moment, angels are aligning your blessings into sequence. You'll soon realize that what once broke you was only meant to open you. The younger soul entering your life is part of that healing. They will not just help you move, they will help you rise. Their laughter will heal silence. Their perspective will remind you that you are still chosen. Their arrival will mark the beginning of your relocation miracle. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this moment is not just another chapter. It's the divine unveiling of what heaven has been building quietly behind the scenes for you. Everything that once felt delayed, everything that once seemed like it would never shift, is now aligning in divine precision. The relocation you're stepping into isn't just physical, it's emotional, spiritual, and deeply personal. You are entering a turning point, a quiet shift from waiting into arrival. Something is already in motion beyond what you can see, as if life itself has begun rearranging paths to bring a destined connection closer to you. A younger presence, carrying a sense of unfamiliar purpose, is being guided forward by subtle forces, drawn toward your direction without understanding why. This meeting is not accidental but deeply aligned with timing that has already been set. When it approaches, your outer world will begin to feel strangely coordinated, as if moments are lining up with gentle precision. You may notice your emotions stabilizing, your thoughts becoming clearer, and an unspoken recognition forming before anything is said. In this period, life communicates through subtle signs, repeating numbers, recurring melodies, and unexpected reminders that feel strangely personal, all reflecting an unfolding transition. Nothing you experience is random. It is part of a larger unfolding that prepares you for what comes next. Every closed path and every pause in your journey has been shaping you for this arrival, creating space for something more aligned to enter. What feels like delay has actually been preparation. You are moving toward a phase where understanding replaces confusion and direction replaces uncertainty, and what once felt distant begins to feel inevitable. It is a quiet unfolding that asks for patience, presence, and trust in what cannot yet be fully explained. You are not being redirected randomly, but carefully guided toward a moment that will feel deeply familiar when it arrives. And as it unfolds, you will realize the timing was never delayed, only perfectly protected for your growth and alignment all along. Without doubt now be. The atmosphere you're walking into has been waiting for you, waiting for your anointing, your story, your voice. People there will see your value immediately. The opportunities waiting there will feel tailor-made for your calling. You won't have to prove yourself, because heaven has already introduced your spirit before your arrival. This is not a move of chance, it's a move of destiny. Wait and stay with me, because the divine connection with the younger soul will activate something inside you that's been dormant. They will awaken your confidence, your creativity, and your ability to dream again. You'll feel lighter, freer, more aligned with your authentic purpose. They were sent not to complete you, but to complement your journey, to remind you that your story is still unfolding with power and grace. And through this relationship or partnership, the door of your relocation will swing wide open. Stay with me till end, because what happens after the move will feel like living in answered prayer. You'll notice peace returning to your mornings, laughter finding its way back into your days, and gratitude becoming the language of your nights. The things that once felt lost will start finding you again. You'll realize that heaven didn't forget your name, it was preparing your surroundings to match your blessing. Hold on and stay with me, because this next phase is filled with divine restoration. The place you're moving to carries not just opportunity, but redemption. You'll meet people who were praying for someone like you. You'll walk into rooms that recognize your purpose before you even speak. You'll be surprised by how everything feels familiar yet new, because heaven has been rehearsing this moment for years. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is the moment everything connects. The threads, the signs, the emotions, the divine whispers, all leading to one revelation. Your relocation is not just about where you're going, but who you are becoming. Every delay, every silent night, every unanswered prayer was shaping the version of you that's ready to receive what's coming next. And now, heaven is about to show you why the wait was worth it. Wait and stay with me, because what's about to unfold is written directly in the timeline of your destiny. You've walked through confusion, through loss, through uncertainty, but you never gave up. That strength you carried quietly is what activated heaven's movement on your behalf. Archangel Michael has cleared the spiritual clutter that surrounded you, and now the path is open. The younger soul heaven assigned is closer than you think, drawn toward you by divine gravity, carrying the moment that will unlock everything. Stay with me till end, because something extraordinary is about to happen. You'll soon feel an undeniable shift. Conversations will flow with ease, doors will open without effort, and people who once ignored you will begin to notice your light again. That's because your energy has changed. You're vibrating at the frequency of answered prayers now. The relocation will feel effortless, natural, even miraculous, because when heaven moves, everything aligns without struggle. Hold on and stay with me, because I can already sense the beauty of what's next. You're about to walk into an environment where peace greets you at the door, where your ideas are celebrated, and where your purpose finally breathes freely. The younger one arriving is not random. They carry a divine assignment to lift, guide, or connect you to something greater. Don't question it when it feels too aligned to be coincidence. That's your confirmation. That's how destiny introduces itself. Wait and stay with me, because this relocation will not only change your outer world, but it will heal your inner world too. The weight you have been carrying, the memories that lingered, the constant effort of acting fine, all begin to loosen their grip, fading slowly until they no longer define your days. There is a sense of lightness returning, a quiet renewal where sleep feels deeper, thoughts feel clearer, and even simple moments begin to feel easier to hold. It can feel as if life is gently guiding you into a different inner atmosphere, one where your mind and spirit finally have room to breathe again. You may notice subtle shifts in your behavior, an urge to clean your surroundings, rethink your space, or reconnect with ideas and ambitions you once left behind. These changes often come gradually, like inner preparation, as if your attention is being redirected toward what truly matters for your next phase. New encounters may appear unexpectedly, people who carry a sense of clarity, encouragement, or timing that feels meaningful in your journey. Over time, what once felt distant or blocked can begin to feel more accessible as opportunities align more naturally with your path. Connections start to form without force, and situations seem to unfold with a smoother rhythm than before. As this transition continues, you may find yourself reflecting on how things are quietly reshaping in ways you did not plan, yet somehow feel right. What once felt like delay begins to look like alignment, and life starts to feel more connected to direction than confusion. Even the things you once questioned about your timing start to make sense in hindsight, as if each pause had its own purpose shaping your direction. You begin to notice a steady confidence forming within you, not loud or rushed, but calm and certain, as if you are finally moving in sync with where you are meant to be.